Hi, today I'm going to show you how I model for clients who use TouchChat and NOVAChat on Teletherapy via Zoom. Behind me, you'll see a virtual background that I really didn't have to do any work to use. Saltillo has jumped on board the Teletherapy train, and they are actually offering this virtual background for free as a download. So if you go to the Saltillo website, it is the very first thing on this low-tech communication board page. To get here, I just Google Saltillo low-tech boards, and it comes right up as the first option. I will also link it below in the description. So all you have to do is save this to your computer and set it as a virtual background, and you will have a Symbol 6 84 location board behind you. Now for some of our clients, that isn't the best option, so I'm going to show you how we can modify it to fit our clients' needs. Below this, we see flipbooks, which are generally used as low-tech backups or even the primary mode of communication for some of our clients. I like to use these as backups for clients who have high-tech devices or in between the evaluation and actually receiving the device. And for some clients, using a low-tech flipbook is appropriate ongoing. But today I'm going to show you how you can modify that for use in teletherapy. So you can scroll down and see all of the different options. And today I'm going to show you how to use the flipbook for WordPower 42 Basic, which is our third choice down here. I'm going to highlight it so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is the one that we are talking about today, but if you look, you have all of these options, and what I show you can be used for any of this. So in this other tab, I've already downloaded the flipbook. The first page tells you how to put it together as a flipbook. So I'm going to scroll to the second page, which is essentially our home page or our core Word page. At this point, I take a screenshot and I'm going to insert it into a Google slide to create a virtual background. Again, if you hop over to my LAMP Words for Life video, I go into more detail about how to do this, and it's a little more slow so you could follow it better. So I'm going to take a screenshot and then look through the other pages to see which pages I might want to add as backgrounds. If you're on a MacBook, it's very simple to take a screenshot with Command-Shift-3, and if you're using a Windows computer, you can select Print Screen. So today, let's say we're focusing on toys and playing. I can scroll down until I find toys or play. And at that time, I can take a screenshot and I'll be able to insert it into my Google Slides. So I go over to my Google slide. Here I've already added my core board in, but now I will show you how I can add the toys in. So I need to upload from the computer, and now I am picking the screenshot that I just took. So I add it into my Google slide, and then I can crop out the extra stuff so that it's not all showing behind me on Zoom. And then I just want it to fit my Google slide. Once I've cropped it, I can make it a little bit larger. And it will fit my slide. It's fine to have these boxes down here. You could crop them out. It doesn't really matter that much. And now I'm going to change this up here to say toys so that when I look in Zoom, I can find it a little more easily. Again, look at that LAMP video and it goes into far more detail. Now all I'm going to do is download this particular slide as a JPEG, and it is saved. So now I'm going to show you what that looks like in Zoom. So another shortcut is on a MacBook, all you need to do is Command comma to get into your settings. And when you press V, it actually takes you to your virtual background. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what the shortcut is for Windows at this time. So then you're just looking for the slide that you made and adding it to your virtual background, and then it's behind you. Now, because I was in the video, I'm on there, but you will not be on there when you're doing it. So then you have your board behind you. So that is one way that I model TouchChat or NOVAChat. Another way is by using AirPlay, which I do go into more detail again in my LAMP video. I'm just quickly going to show you. A shortcut for sharing via AirPlay is Command-Shift-S on a Mac, and it would be Alt-Shift-S as in share for Windows. Make sure that you share your computer sound and optimize your screen for a video clip, and then all you have to do is mirror to your computer. At that time, anything you press
eat,
will show up on your screen. If you watch my other video, you saw that I use a mouse on my iPad so that my clients can better see when I am modeling. Sometimes it's not extremely accurate, but I always use that as a chance to say, we all make mistakes, and show them how they can fix it.
eat,
So I can model via AirPlay. Again, check out that lamp video to learn more about how I change my mouse color, how I actually connect a mouse to my iPad, and just a few of the reasons that I do that. Another way to share or to model would be to simply share that flipbook in a low-tech manner instead of doing it via green screen. So now I'm going to show how I would do that with a few tips. So I would just go to my flipbook. My biggest tip here would be to use the annotate function, use draw, and select a circle. So then you can change the color as well using format, and you can circle when you're modeling. All you need to do is press undo to get rid of it, or you can press clear my drawings, and then make sure you select mouse again in your annotation bar to scroll. So that's a very easy, low-tech way to share and to model without really any of the prep behind you. But I just find that the green screen is really fun, and a lot of my kids like when I'm the weather girl pointing to them. The final way that I model when I'm using TouchChat or NOVAChat is to use Chat Editor. If you watch the lamp video, this is essentially the Saltillo version of PRC Pass. So if you search Saltillo Chat Editor, you can actually use this to edit your client's devices on a computer, but it works perfectly as an emulator to bring up TouchChat or NOVAChat, all the different vocabulary files directly on your computer, and at that time you can screen share. I'm using a Mac, and unfortunately it's not supported on Mac at this time, so I'm not able to share, but I will link a video below to how to use Chat Editor. One other way that I model for TouchChat and NOVAChat users is simply to use my phone as a document camera. So now I'll show you how I do that. I place my phone above my iPad using a cooling rack, and I just have a weight on the end of the cooling rack so that it can hover above the iPad off of the table. Sometimes so after I place it like this, I log into my phone with the same Zoom account, and so I'm just showing up as two users. And then sometimes I have to assign myself as the host. So if you go into the participants and click on your second device, so your phone, you can click more and then choose make host to make sure that it's showing up as the main video. So here's a video of how I use my phone as a document camera. I find the easiest way to model sometimes is simply to log in with my same Zoom account on my phone and use it as a document camera. So I have it placed above my iPad using a cooling rack that is hovering off of a table, and this way they can actually see my finger moving around. So if we are talking about wild animals, I can press groups and go to wild animals, and it's easy for the client and the parent to see exactly what I'm modeling. If you saw my Lamp Words for Life modeling video, you know that I also have a mouse, so I can continue using the mouse as well if that works better for them. So again, I can use the mouse, go to groups, wild animals, and then choose whatever wild animal I'm talking about. So showing you wild animals there links you to my wild animal video where I demonstrate how I use the Video Touch Wild Animal app in therapy. Thank you so much for joining. These are just a few ways that I model AAC during teletherapy. I hope you find it helpful, and I look forward to seeing you next time.